Us with the friend rocking with us.
Good
Holding it
morning.
down. I told you that we rock and roll. We got fantastic. We got funky. And it's Friday, but we also have fantastic, funky, funny Friday. And we are always unbelievably pleased, man, and honored every time we in the presence of this young man because he's been in the studio once before, but he's back in the studio. He's a legend, and I mean that in every sense of the word, in the game, comedy, in TV, living color across the board. He's been doing this thing. Welcome back to the Sports Shop, the legend, Tommy Davidson. What's up, brother?
Oh, y'all got applause for me already? Nice.
Good morning.
Glad to be back in Cackalack.
No Cackalack.
Yeah. Glad to be back here. It's another year of touring.
Yeah.
You know, getting to the clubs and January back with Cat Williams again.
Okay.
We'll be doing that.
Okay.
And, Proud Family is
I
banging.
like that. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the new one. So that's number one in the world.
Yes.
So that feels good.
Yep.
And I actually went into smooth jazz.
Ooh.
Talk to me.
Tell us
I
about
love some
that.
smooth jazz. Talk to me.
Smooth jazz.
Talk to me about
I'm
that
on my
now.
sixth single. My first one was Dave Koz, and
Oh man.
second one Richard Elliott.
I love man.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you gonna start off there? That's where you started off with?
That's right.
That's how you do it.
That's how you
That's
do
right.
it right there.
Hey, this is the only thing I know how to do. You know?
So you said smooth jazz. What are you doing with that?
I'm singing and arranging and
Talk to me.
all that stuff, man. You know, pull the stuff up when you can. But it's my new single is called "You Show Me."
I'm gonna do that.
I did two versions. I did a version with Najee, and then I did another version with LA Philharmonic.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
LA Phil. So
Yeah.
wait a minute. So Najee was just here a couple of weeks ago.
Was he really?
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
That's my man.
yeah. Man, we talked to the great Tommy Davidson. He's rocking with us. He's at Good Nights this week. Of course, tonight 7:30 and 10. Tomorrow night 7:30 and 10. Of course, a special Sunday show at 8 o'clock. Go over there and check him out. So I always wanted to ask you this. You just added something to the conversation. You got comedy. On the stage,
Right.
You've been in front. You've been on all screens, if you will. Now you're doing jazz. Which one you love the most?
Yeah, I stand up.
Okay.
Stand up. Can't nobody tell me nothing.
Okay.
You know, ain't nobody. Hey, all I need is one mic. All I need is one mic, boy. Yeah, that's what started it all.
Okay.
You know, was comedy. Like I was telling you earlier, I came down here with one of my first gigs. You know, and it was at Central.
Yep.
I got
You
paid
really
like
from DC?
yeah, I think I got like $100.
Wow.
You know, but that was for me.
stand
For
up.
me, I was like, yeah. You know, I'm like, yeah, that's good. But it started there, and just from there, I only stayed in DC. I'm from DC. I only stayed there for like a year
Yeah.
before I went to Hollywood.
Okay.
And Martin was not far behind me,
That's right. That's
and
right.
then Chris Rock was next.
Right.
We were like the first three young black comedians in Hollywood.
Right.
Because Eddie Murphy and them,
Oh yeah.
Eddie, Keenan,
Yeah.
Spike Lee, and all
Yeah.
them, they had already
Yeah.
jumped off.
Right.
Yeah.
So we were like the youngins. And from there, everybody, you know, I can remember when everybody hit the town.
Yes.
Cedric, I can remember him
Oh
doing
wow.
Wow.
amateur night. You know, and I was like, who's this Cedric the Entertainer? You better be funny. I was like, he is an entertainer. You know, DL.
Yeah.
His name used to be Mousy,
Oh wow.
you know, on stage.
Okay.
It's only Steve was here.
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey was here.
Okay.
Yeah, but they all just started just coming on in.
That's amazing.
Just coming on in.
And that was a while back now, and they're still in the
And
game
they
right
still
now. How
are
about
in the
that?
game.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
We are so excited this morning. We have our pleasure to talk to comedian, actor, artist,
Arthur.
Arthur.
Wow. The list goes on. Tommy Davidson. So tell us about your defining moment. You said, you know, the thing you love to do most
Right.
is comedy and being on
Right,
stage.
right.
So what was that defining moment that you said, okay, I'm walking in my gift. This is where I need to be.
I couldn't get in the Comedy Store, the main comedy clubs when I got out there. So for
Right.
the first 3 years, I was catching a bus. You know, it's just like had a little tiny apartment and just trying to break in. Then I finally got the main room at the Comedy Store, and they called me and they said, "So you're in the main room?" I said, "Cool." That was the goal, right? That's where all the big stars played. And I said, well, who am I with? They said Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor.
Oh my God! Are you serious?
Yeah, so I went in there and I went and said, okay, so what are the intros? When am I bringing them on or whatever?
Yeah.
They said, nah. Friday, Eddie goes on first. You go in the middle. Pryor goes on.
Wow.
Then the second show, Pryor goes first. You go in the middle, and then we did the same thing on Saturday.
Are you kidding me?
Yep. And I had standing ovations.
So wait a minute.
Stay ready. You don't have to
Wait,
get
so-
ready.
so-
Yeah,
You
man,
ready.
I was ready.
I gotta back up a little
ready,
bit.
man.
I gotta back up. I mean, Eddie, unbelievable. But you said Richard Pryor?
Pryor.
Wow.
And Pryor walked. We were in after that weekend. You know, they're in the nice dressing room with the chicks and chicken on rotisserie and all that. and yeah, you know. And I go over there. I go up there and we got to be in a little kind of closet kind of thing.
Okay.
And he walked back there, man. He looked me up and down like a strange animal. And shook his head. He said, "Man, you's a funny."
Yeah.
And walked away, and I just was like,
Man,
That
that's
was it.
confirmation
I
right
called,
there.
yeah, I called my mother. I told her,
confirmation
she was
right
like,
there.
I told you not to
Defining
leave. She said, she had given me a envelope, sent me an envelope with a piece of mail, $20 bill in it. And you remember them big yellow legal pads?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Still have them.
Yeah. She wrote a magic marker, you know, and don't leave.
Wow.
Because I was about to go. You know,
Are you serious?
Yeah. And so from there, it just picked up. You know, Partners in Crime with Robert Townsend.
Man.
Then went from that. I got Arsenio Hall.
Man.
Went from that, did a show with Eddie Murphy.
Yes.
Then went from that to In Living Color.
Wow.
But
That's the order.
again, that's incredible. We're talking
I got a break from all black men. Seriously.
Say that again.
I got a break from all black men.
See, it does.
That's good.
It can happen.
Yes.
People don't.
Yeah, we can't do it.
We can't. But sometimes
That's
you
right.
don't do it.
Yeah, Kendrick and Drake, we can't do it.
Good example.
You know, we can't do
We don't
it.
have
No.
to fight.
No,
don't have
we
to
can't
be
do it. Yeah.
against each other.
That's amazing. I was going to ask you about Strictly Business though. 'Cause
Go ahead.
That one. But you know, the first question the fella's going to ask. You know, I mean, Halle Berry being there. You know, does she look?
She all right.
See,
It ain't the fellas that want to ask.
Yeah.
We wanna ask.
She all right. Now we actually became really, really good friends on the set. It was her first movie.
oh wow.
You know, and,
Oh, wow.
and I was kind of helping her out and
Yes,
stuff like that.
Yes.
And we-
Yes.
4 months, 5 months together.
Oh, man.
There, you know what I mean? And I always wondered why she never mentioned that movie in her interviews.
That's a great question.
That's
She
a
never-
great.
she never mentioned it,
That's a
not
great
once.
point and question.
Yeah, not once.
And that was the first one.
Yeah, not once. And I was in
Wow.
that Isaiah Washington,
Yes. Yes.
Samuel Jackson.
yeah. Samuel Jackson. That movie?
Yeah, Samuel Jackson.
I don't remember
was in
Samuel
there.
Jackson in that
Yeah.
movie.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of people in that movie. Jodeci was in that movie. Mary J. Blige was on the soundtrack.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna make me go watch it.
No.
again.
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, Samuel Jackson was in there. A lot of people.
Wow.
And she never mentioned it.
Man, we spending some great quality time with the great Tommy Davidson.
Yes.
Again, he's at Good Nights tonight, tomorrow night, and Saturday. I mean, and Sunday as well. So, when they come there to check you out, Tommy, what can they expect to see and hear when they get there?
Well, the unexpected. You might see and hear President Obama,
Okay.
or I'll see former President Obama.
Yeah, right,
You know,
right.
and
But he's still my president.
Yeah, he's my president forever. I didn't vote for him because of politics. I voted because he's black. You know, what else am I going to do?
You sound just like it. You
Exactly.
sound just like it.
Exactly.
You know, and things are kind of weird right now. They're really, really weird.
They are
Yeah.
weird as
They finally got the catchword.
They do. They do. That's it.
Once they
though.
said weird,
That's it.
all of them start just kind of, Diet Mountain Dew. Even the white guy said, "Who drinks that?" You know what I mean? That's kind of weird. You know what I mean?
Annihilators. That's
Right.
kinda
Right. It was just one of them things that just finally
Yes. Yeah.
got them at bay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, politics gonna be politics.
Oh man, that's incredible.
We are having a ball this
we
morning.
can spend some time with you.
Hey,
today,
man,
brother.
come on. Hey, man.
Hey,
I love it.
Okay.
Exactly. We're having a
I love
ball
it.
this
Yeah.
morning with national comedian, actor, artist, author.
Jazz artist now.
Yes, Tommy Davidson. So we also have co-hosts that chime in
Okay,
on
okay.
YouTube. And so I
Okay.
have a question
Oh, good.
Good.
or a
Good,
comment
good.
For you. So this is from Derek Gill. He says, my favorite episode of Martin was with Tommy Davidson, who you're one of his favorite. With Vernell Hill.
Oh yeah,
Ask you about that episode.
That episode is probably the biggest episode of Martin. And
Remind me, yeah.
Did you miss me?
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
Who can take the children? Bounce them on the. And that was huge.
Yes,
and we did
absolutely.
2 episodes, and to this day, it's still a hot character. But when I walked on the set, Martin was kind of yelling at people and stuff. And we lived in different apartment buildings together and stuff. And I was like, man, when you start talking to people like that, he said, you don't understand. I run this show. If I about you, this, that, and the other thing. You're on TV, but I'm running this one.
Okay.
So I said, okay, let's see who's gonna run it when the camera come on. And when the camera came on,
Who ran it?
I was the Globetrotters. I ran circles around that boy. Yeah. But he's been doing well, and him and Will got the Bad Boys thing again.
Yes.
So that's good to see.
Yeah.
It really is good to see.
Absolutely.
Man, we rock with Tommy Davidson. So again, they expect to see you do a lot of impersonations, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, one of them, Sylvester Stallone is one of the ones that.
Not Rocky 8.
Yeah, I mean, the scene was pretty good. You know what I mean? Because he comes to my house and I go, "Why you look at my house, Mick?" I Mick, my house stink. Well, it stinks, Mick.
Cut me, Mick.
Wow.
I never asked you for no favors.
And then naturally, there's the incomparable, incomprehensible Sammy Davis Jr.
You play it well,
And the incomprehensible part is that he's got a gumball for an eyeball.
I see you do him too. You sing some of his songs and everything, right?
Yeah.
I see you do a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, that was one of the advantages of being on In Living Color. Mm-hmm. I was up for a lot of shows. I was up for Murphy Brown. Mm-hmm. I was going to be a co-star in that. I had all these choices. I did a pilot for Eddie Murphy where I was his little brother coming to America on CBS, a series. It didn't fly. And then I was the last person. I didn't get chosen, but it was me and Kadeem Hardison.
Okay.
For Different World. Mm-hmm. And that's when everything stopped. And I went back to the comedy clubs. It was kind of like a humbling moment. Mm-hmm. And that was short after when the Eddie Murphy thing happened. So it was all right on time. And then Keenan came along and said, I got a show called In Living Color. And I actually turned it down.
Why?
Well, because I was tired of getting rejected,
Mm-hmm. Right.
And my agent called me and said, well, why don't you just audition? If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
Wow.
And I didn't do well in the sketch stuff.
Really?
Even though I'm naturally good at that. Mm-hmm. So they just told me going out the room, hey, yeah, thanks for coming.
Good luck.
I was like, that didn't work out. But then they had a stand-up comedy audition. 30 of the hottest, name who was in there. Jim Carrey, David Allen Greer.
Wow.
John Leguizamo, Martin, everybody in town.
Everybody
wanted that joint.
Yeah.
And I was the first to get it.
That's good. That's good.
Yep. So I just keep building and keep I just been blessed with a lot of talents. Mm-hmm. So I can go from one to the other and back again and then back over here. I got a really cool company called One Song.
One Song?
And, yeah,
okay.
One Song.
Okay.
And we produce TV, movies, music, books, just all of it. But we do it globally. So we're not just here. Mm. We're around the world doing that. So yeah.
Oh man. 919-890-6200. You got a couple of questions for us, or more in particular for
they got them for y'all.
I have a question.
Go ahead. 8 times.
Where is he?
I'm okay.
I got a question.
He's from Long Island.
Yeah, I got a question. Where am I?
What's the favorite role that you've ever played? If you had to pick one.
If I had to pick one, it'd probably be Bobby in Strictly Business.
Yes. You was cool though, man.
Yeah.
You was cool.
Oh, yeah.
You had that swag going on.
Bobby. But it's hard because all of them I loved. I loved I loved Tim from Woo.
Right.
You know, I loved Rashawn for Booty Call.
I love it.
You know,
Booty call.
yeah, man.
Yeah, you right. You bringing back these.
Yeah.
memories.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to tell you right now, man.
and Sleep and Eat from Bamboozle.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a great role.
Wow.
That was a great role. Yeah, that was my first series role.
Oh, wow. So we have another question from one of our co-hosts on YouTube to ask you your top 5 all-time comedian list.
Wow. I'd have to say Richard Pryor.
Yeah, man. You had me right there. I was done.
Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy. Wow. George Carlin. There's one comedian I love.
Yes, George Carlin.
Charlie Fleischer. He wasn't that popular, but
Yeah, I'm not. What,
I didn't know.
that boy
He
is
was
bad.
strong.
So that's 4, right?
Uh-huh.
And I guess that. I guess I don't know who come in that 5th slot.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's all of them so good. I guess I put Chris there.
Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I put him there, but that's a swing slot.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
Move in, move out.
Yeah, move him in and move him out, man.
Right. When you're doing your stand-up, again, we talked to the great Tommy Davidson. He's a good nice this weekend. When you're doing stand-up and hecklers come at you, do you like that or you don't like that?
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, just come on.
Okay.
Just come on. Yeah, I decapitate.
But I was going to say, but be
You know,
ready.
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Be
yeah.
ready. What's coming
Yeah,
next?
first of all, I tell him I hurt feelings for a living, so watch out.
Okay. Hey, we got a call on the line. Kendrick, who's our Twitter guy, by the way. He has a question for you. Go ahead, Kay.
Hey, good morning, y'all. How you
Good
doing?
morning,
Good, good.
Kendrick.
What's happening, man?
Hey, Tommy. One of my favorite movies ever is Black Dynamite.
Oh, cream corn.
And Cream.
Cream corn. I'm running things. I'm running things. Black dynamite.
Black Dynamite.
Yeah.
What was it like working with this action star who's now doing comedy, Michael Jai White?
Is he doing comedy? I'm gonna laugh right now.
Oh,
Oh, doing comedy movie wise. Mike, I've known Mike since I got to town. You know, I was there before Mike, and I watched him grow. He went from an actor, martial artist, to probably being one of the most prolific actors in town. You know, and he is an official martial artist. I'm talking about. He knows all that stuff. Travels the world, does international films, martial arts films,
Right.
and does stuff here. Really creative guy. We got the same birthday. Real tight.
That's awesome.
Real tight. Scorpios in the house. And just really good friends. And I love working with him because he let me do my thing. Everybody lets me do my thing. Bernie Mac.
Oh, man, I love you so
Love
much.
Bernie Mac.
Man, when I used to do his show,
Okay. Yes. That's
he
right.
just
that's
tell,
right.
you know, we all reading the script and stuff.
Yeah.
And he just say, leave him alone. Leave Tommy alone. Yeah, I'm gonna just let him do whatever
Just
he
let
do.
him do
when the camera come on, I'm gonna just let him go ahead.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
man.
I ain't have no lines. He just said, nah, he ain't got nothing. You know,
Wow.
let him, and that was first.
Yeah.
Is to come to his room and hang out with him.
Yeah.
Man, what a beautiful, beautiful man.
Yeah, talk about him for hey, K-Town. Thank you, man.
Thanks, y'all.
Let's talk about him a little bit because but him and Robin Harris. You know, when I think about guys
Robin
like that,
was my
man,
friend.
I think about that. You know, just going too soon and just they was just getting ready to just excel in
That's
this
right.
whole space. Talk about
That's right.
talk about Bernie Mac, if you will, a little bit.
Bernie's just a sweet dude, down to earth. He's one of them dudes that proved to me
Yes.
that just because you have success doesn't mean you have to be distant and non-connective.
You can be other people, so to speak. What you say?
You can have a normal human relationship with people
Right.
and not put yourself in some kind of separated position.
Yeah.
Like I do this, therefore I am this.
Yeah, some people get caught up in in the space and
That's right.
and can't relate anymore because they in the space, and I can that's amazing.
Yeah, no blame in the game. I mean, it's tough. It is a separating kind of thing. I think it's a real blessing if you can be like that. It takes a lot of patience too at times. But the reason why I can do it is, one, my mom wouldn't like that. She wouldn't accept that at all. Wow. She'd just be like, "Excuse me, you said you want what?" And secondly, I understand that it's because of my audience I'm successful. They don't go separate.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I mean? They just don't. And I get so much. I've always got along with people, and I love people, all different kinds. And so I just keep that up front. And even when sometimes I'm like, I don't feel like talking, I just go ahead and do it. And every time I do it, I get something out of it.
Wow.
That's powerful.
I get something out of it.
Oh, wow. So, hey, we just got 1 minute left. Quick question. Outside of coming and check you out, and get out there and check him out this weekend, definitely. Good nights, definitely all this weekend. How can other people find you? How can they support you? Things you got going on? Talk to us about that.
Easy up. You want to find my music? I'm played on Watercolors.
Oh, man, I'm going to go out there and check it out today.
Spotify, Apple.
Okay.
Tommy Davidson. I got a song called I Know. I got a song called You Show Me right now. Sweet Reunion. You can catch me at anything you want to see. TheTommyDavidson.com.
Okay. There it is. There it is right there.
And IG the real time.
TommyDavidson.com.
Hey, Tommy, thank you so much, man, for hanging out with us,
man,
brother.
come on.
This has been great, man.
We're
going to see you this week, man.
You come on. Oh, yeah?
All
right, get ready.
Tommy Davidson, the legend. Let's go. See you on the other side. Let's go, baby.